Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the year 2026. I cannot believe another year has come and gone, which is why today I wanted to share some of my favorite purchases from 2025. So I'm going to break it down into a couple of categories, starting with clothing, then we'll go into beauty, and then some more accessory items. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So starting with an item I'm actually wearing, it is this black cashmere sweater. This is an item that I initially got in navy, and when I saw the black, I just had to get it. This is an item that I've worn so much to work. I wear it for every day. It's a great layering piece. I pair with like collared tops underneath, bow tie tops underneath, you name it. It's just such a great sweater. And then also because of its cashmere material, it is so soft, so cozy without overheating. I do like that this is more of a cropped length. So if I'm wearing something more high-waisted, it hits right at the top of the pant or the skirt. So you don't have like a bunching of material if you're trying to kind of like tuck in. It just lays so perfectly. It does come in a few different colors, and I would say that it fits true to size. For our next item, we have these dark wash trouser jeans. I love how high-waisted they are. I have a fairly long torso, so for me, I need something with a high rise so that it will actually hit at my waist. I also really love the silhouette of these jeans. I didn't own anything with like a wider leg, and I'm so glad that I got them just to have a little something that is like kind of adds a little bit more of diversity to my jeans in my closet. I think they're perfect to wear with like an ankle boot, with a flat, or even with a heel. I did get the regular length at 5'7". For a higher heel, I really should have gotten the talls, but I do think that this is a great length, especially for the flats for my height. And if you can wear a jean to work, I think that these would be perfect because they're very elegant and very sophisticated. As they say, they are a trouser jean, so they are a little bit more elevated than your typical jean. And at this rate, I feel like most of these items are J. Crew items, but we do have another item from J. Crew, which is this black and white lady jacket. So I am obsessed with lady jackets. If you watch my channel, follow me on Instagram, you know I have a ton of them because I just can't get enough of them. They're so classic. You can wear them to work. You can wear them for every day. They're just such a nice item to have in your wardrobe. And I'm so glad that I held out and got this black and white version because in the it was like the late summer, early fall, they had a really pretty kind of like light blue jacket in the same structure. And the light blue, honestly, it's just not really my color season. So I'm just so happy that they got the black and white one because if you know me, you know I love wearing black and white. So this is one that I will definitely get lots of wear in my wardrobe for years to come. Another item that I really loved in my wardrobe was actually from Tuckernuck. It's this blue and white striped mini dress. What I love about this dress is it's a classic dress, but it does have like a mix of some different details like the billowy sleeves, and it also has some embroidered details on the sleeves that just really kind of added a little bit of extra interest to a classic item. I did get wear out of it wearing it to work, but also it would be a great kind of like everyday dress to wear in the springtime. And then I kind of have some loungewear items because these are probably the items that I wear a lot and I don't really like share a lot about them just because they're items that I almost wear kind of like every day around my house. So starting with something that I truly do wear every day, and they are UGG slippers. So in the past, I've always gotten the brand Minnetonka, but in the Nordstrom sale, they did have a pair of UGG slippers that I ended up purchasing, and to say the least, they are truly worth every penny. Even though I got them on sale, I would highly recommend getting an UGG slipper. Now, I don't know if they'll stand the test of time just because I did get them back in the summer. I'm hoping that they'll be a slipper I can have to wear year after year, because usually with my Minnetonkas, I do have to replace them annually. But as of now, they're not looking too dingy, and I just think they're so comfortable. So once again, an UGG slipper would be something I would definitely recommend. Another item that I ended up getting from the Nordstrom anniversary sale that I loved was these lounge pants by TravisMathew. And I just saw that they actually have the black version on the site, so I will be immediately adding these to cart. They're so soft, so comfortable. I wear them all the time. They're that like perfect lounge pant, but you could also wear them for errands, you could wear them for travel. So I just can't say enough good things about them. They do have a drawstring at the waistband, and I did size up a size because I do think they run a little bit smaller. And I know I've talked about this on my Instagram. I'm not sure if I've talked about it here, but if you have not tried Petite Plume sleepwear, you are totally missing out. They are the softest, most comfortable fabric. Most of their sleepwear is either Pima cotton or silk, so you are paying a little bit more for some elevated materials, but when I say they are so good, they are like legit so good. And specifically the sleep set I want to talk about is the Clara sleep set because it has this really pretty, well, it comes in solid navy, but I have the blue and white version, but it has like a little eyelet detail ruffle strap. The shorts are just so cute and kind of flared out. Like I just feel so cute and feminine whenever I wear them to sleep, and they're just so soft and so cozy. Moving on to our next category, we have beauty. Now this ranges from makeup, skincare, and hair care. So starting with the makeup, I tried the YSL Blurring Primer this year, and I have to say, it is so expensive, but it is worth every penny. I feel like it truly gives that like perfect blurring effect so your makeup looks airbrushed. It's so silky and soft in texture, and like I said, it really gives that blurring effect. Now when you look at the bottle, you are going to see some gold flakes in the bottle, but I promise you, you do not see gold flakes on your skin. It does come out as just like clear and translucent. For our next product, I did try the Dior Addict Shine lipstick in the shade D Player. This is a really pretty, intense rosewood, which are kind of the colors that I wear for more like an everyday lipstick. And you can totally wear it on its own, but I actually prefer to wear it as a lipstick topper. So my favorite everyday lipstick, it's not something I will say it in this video, but it's not like a new favorite to me because I've loved it for years, but it's the MAC lipstick in the shade Twig Twist. So that is also kind of more of like a rosewood color as well. So it perfectly pairs together to wear that as your base lipstick. It's a little bit more mattifying, which is why I like to add this Dior lipstick on top to give a little bit more shine and hydration to the lips. It is currently what I'm wearing now just so that you can see how they layer together. And this year I was truly on a hair care journey because I had had extensions maybe a couple years ago, and not that they damaged my hair, but I just really wanted to focus on my hair health and seeing if I could grow like the best hair possible for myself. So starting with a bond repair treatment, which is by the brand, I believe it's called Ypres. So how this works is you spray it on your hair when it is dry, so before you shower. So you want to let it sit for at least 10 minutes, make sure your hair is completely saturated. Now I definitely will spray my hair and I might like wait an hour before I shower, but you just want to make sure you at least wait 10 minutes for it to sit in your hair. And once it's been in your hair for at least 10 minutes, you just shower as usual. And I just feel like it makes my hair so soft and so shiny. This is actually a product that was recommended by, she's a content creator, her name's Abby Young, and she's very famous for the Abby Young method, and she specializes in trying all sorts of hair care products. So I really feel like I really trusted her with this recommendation, so it is worth giving a try if you're looking for a bond repair treatment. And two other products that I have tried that were actually recommended by the Blowout Professor. The first one is the Pureology Leave-In Conditioner. Now this is a product that you put in your hair after you've washed your hair. And I do section with both products, that Ypres and the Pureology. I section out my hair with like the bottom layer and then the top layers. And depending on your hair, whether it's fine or you have like thicker hair, will determine how many sprays that you do for everything. For me, I probably do about 12 sprays of the Pureology spray. So if you have thicker hair, you're definitely gonna wanna do more sprays than myself. But I think that the leave-in conditioner has honestly also really healed my hair. I mean, when I've went to my hairdresser, I've been going to him since fall of 2024. He said that my hair is the healthiest it's ever been. So I truly think that using these products over the course of this year has helped my hair health exponentially. And for the last hair care product that I would recommend that I've tried this year, it's the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Hair Oil. Now, if you are not using a hair oil, regardless of how thin your hair is, because if it's thick, you need to be using a hair oil, but if it is thin, you also need to use a hair oil. It's really that final step that's gonna lock in the moisture and the hydration into your hair so it doesn't feel like straw. So what I love about this hair oil is it is more of a lightweight kind of consistency. So if you have finer hair like myself, it's not gonna feel super heavy on the hair, which is why I think people with like thinner hair textures tend to stay away from hair oil, but you need it. Trust me, you need it in your life, and it should be the final step that you use in your hair care routine every single day. And then I did try a few new skincare items this year. So 2 were recommended by my esthetician, and both are by the brand ZO, which is a brand of Obagi, but the first one is a retinol. Now, how I have gotten to my late 30s without really using a retinol on a consistent basis is beyond me, because you definitely need it for helping with the anti-aging, but I did start using the retinol by ZO probably back in the summertime every 3 days. And why I say every 3 days is this is actually what my esthetician recommended. She said that retinol stays in your system for 3 days. So I have it actually in my calendar in my phone so I don't forget. But I feel like it's made the skin texture so much smoother. It has helped to minimize some fine lines. I wouldn't say it hasn't eradicated them. Like I definitely still have fine lines, but it really has helped the health of my skin. So I would recommend, this is the retinol that I liked, haven't had any negative side effects as far as like flaking or red skin, and it's probably because I'm using it the every 3 days, so I'm not like being super aggressive at my skin, and I have pretty sensitive skin, so just keep that in mind. And the other product that I've used by the Zio brand is their Growth Factor Serum. This is actually the product that she had used as the final step in my routine, well, aside from the sunscreen, when I do get hydrofacials every 3 months. So she uses a lot of these products on me, and when I say it just makes your skin feel so hydrated, so smooth, so soft. It's truly just an amazing product. And this growth factor serum is made with like plant-based derivatives. It may be used. Growth factor can be a very controversial product, but I'm pretty sure this one is just made with plant derivatives, but it is so, so good. It is more of like, kind of feels a little bit like a Vaseline material. So I definitely, or texture, I would definitely use this at night. I wouldn't use it to start in the day because when you layer with makeup, it's probably not going to sit well under makeup, but it is so beautiful. So I would recommend giving it a try or looking into it if you're curious about growth factor serums. And for the last beauty product, it's actually another moisturizer that I bought to replace my Drunk Elephant Protini polypeptide. There was nothing wrong with that moisturizer. I still love it. I just wanted to find something that was a little bit more cost effective that did the same thing. And her name is Makeup by Nikki LaRose recommended it, but I think it's called Dew is how you maybe say it. It's their Angel Lipid Barrier Moisturizer. I say that 10 times fast. That's really a lot. But this moisturizer is fragrance free, which I love. It absorbs super well into the skin, lays well under makeup. So it is just kind of that like, it's just that perfect like moisturizer if you're looking for something just like really simple, but yet is very effective. Now, kind of keeping with what my skin type is, I do have more normal to dry skin since I did use Accutane a few years back. So this will probably work better if you have a similar skin type to me. And for our final category, we have accessories. So I'm actually wearing two of the items today. So starting with these earrings that I have on, they're from Tuckernuck, but if you know me, know I love a pearl detail and crystals. So I love that this is a mix of crystal and pearl, has a really elegant kind of drop to the pearl. I think that it would dress up just like a very classic everyday outfit if you're looking for just like a way to kind of like make something a little dressier. But also if you've got a wedding, you've got a special event, these are going to be that perfect statement piece for you. And as considering their size, they actually are fairly lightweight. So definitely would recommend. And then the other item that I'm wearing that I actually purchased, my birthday was a few weeks ago. So this is a new item to me, but I just really wanted a nice piece of jewelry that was a little bit more high end without spending like thousands of dollars. So I ended up buying this David Yurman bracelet. It is their cable flex material. So I'll just take this off so you can see. So it's got a little bit more of like a flex to it. They do have one that's actually more of like a true cable. So it was going to be, when I looked at it, it was like really hard to pry open, and I don't know why. I don't think the bracelet would break, but there was something about it that just made it feel like it was going to break. So I really like the flex material of this, and I did end up getting the pearl ended one. They do have some different crystal colors that you can get. It's made of sterling silver. This is also a little 14 karat gold at the end, and then of course the pearls, and I believe this is the 4 millimeters. Cost-wise, this was around $500 with tax, so it's still an expensive piece, but like I said, if you're looking for a nice high-quality jewelry item, this was a one that I felt was worth it without breaking the bank. And sticking with just our pearl category in general, there is another pair of gold and pearl earrings that I got from J. Crew this year. I just looked on the site, they're no longer available, but they are like a button earring. I wore them every single day to like work or just like out and about. They're so elegant, so classic. So I'll definitely find a similar item to link in the description down below. And all of these items that I've mentioned that are available, or if I can find a similar option, I'll make sure to link them down in the description below. So if you're interested for yourself in checking them out or purchasing, you will have the direct link to them. And then the final pearl item, I swear it's the final pearl item, but I ended up I had these ballet flats in gold I got them in the Nordstrom anniversary sale back in 2024. So I don't know what I've been doing with not getting the black ballet flat version because I wear black a lot more. And so they are so comfortable. I wear them to work all the time. I did size down a half size because they do fit a little bit big. But if you're looking for a shoe that you can wear to work or every day, and maybe you have to work a fair amount or walk a fair amount for your job, these are going to be the perfect everyday flat. So highly would recommend. They come in a few other colors as well. And then for our final accessory item, I decided to include this bag from J. Crew. I did also check, this one is not available. Oh, I'm so sad about it because it's a great item. It's made out of 100% Italian leather, just very high quality. If you've never tried J. Crew's bags, you're totally missing out, along with their jewelry. Honestly, everything J. Crew, I just love. But this bag, I love that it is more like a shoulder bag. It's just so well made. The color is perfect for just like a neutral bag. So anyway, I will try to find a similar item for you to link. It was really hard to narrow down this list because I feel like I had so many great purchases this year, but these are truly my top products that I would highly recommend that I did purchase this year. And I would love to know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite items that you bought this past year or things that you're looking to purchase in 2026? I thank you for watching my video. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and the free Shop Like to Know It app at Taryn Brittany. I would also love if you would subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.